What's up, my wonderful world of YouTube? My name's Chris, this Motivated Living. A long-awaited video from the new home office. And I have a special guest tonight. No other than Michelangelo, my hero in the half shell. Dude's 48 inches tall. Took forever to find. But I'm bribing him with pizza to be in these videos now. So, sorry, I just kicked the light stick. First video in the new house. The front sunroom is my office / toy room / man cave. It's pretty cool the way it's set up because the door opens right into the living room where wifey usually is. We have eye. For the last 2 years working from home, the way the house was set up, I was at the kitchen table and my back had to be to her as I work all day, every day from the table. So it's nice to be, and we can communicate, and we're just, it works out. It's good. It's cozy. So I'm here. Today, I'm looking at the table. The way the camera's set up, you can't see it on my desk, but I am surrounded by fragrances. The fragrance haul video. Bring you up to date, some things I got in, mix some shout outs in there with them. So I'm going to jump right in that. I thank y'all for tuning in. Shout out to my boy Jiggity James and the Rhino Bunch wearing the shirt. I hope he's okay. So yeah, let's dive right in. Cowabunga, dudes. Okay, so starting this off. When we got to the new house, I had a couple packages sitting here. Usually I take pictures, do shout outs in the Facebook, the fragrance groups and all that. I messaged everybody, told them I appreciate it. They came in. My apologies. I'm just not with it as far as taking pictures and shout outs. So I'm going to wrap them up in this video. So first, my guy CJ Libatique Cernan. I think I said your name right, but CJ. He sent me some Yves Saint Laurent. I don't know how good this camera's going to work with this new little ring light, but it's Ultime. Yeah, so L'Homme Ultime. I have a bottle of it, but I love this stuff. It came with the presentation. Anybody who's seen YSL boxes, lighting's horrible, so my apologies. My toy room, I have like the recessed lighting going around. I got like a daylight one and some green ones, and I've got black lights all around. So I don't know if you can kind of see stuff glowing, but with like this bright ring light. Let me see here. Oh, snap. Do a little dance. Make a little love. Chill vibes in here, Got the TV up there, little video games. Daughter's chair's over there. She'll come out and play her little game while I'm out here working. And one day I'll give you a little tour, because these are shelves full of collectibles. Let's try not to call them toys. They're collectibles. Not like I play with these things. What's up, my dude? So yeah, Ultime, and a fragrance that one of the first ones that really captivated me. My first and only one that didn't disappoint me, blind buy, based off of the recommendation of Mr. Jeremy Fragrance, but Yves Saint Laurent La Nuit de l'Homme. And I have a full bottle. It's one of them fragrances that's always going to be in that cabinet unless like something happens that's you can't explain. I can't tell. I can't remember if he said it was an 18, 16. I don't know, but it was an older batch than the one I have, and I've been spraying them. I don't really notice too big of a difference. So yeah, I don't know. I have an older batch that my friend Noah at Titan Fragrance Reviews had sent me way back when, and I barely use it just because, one, it's sentimental, and two, it's just, I don't know, I like it better. So, without further ado, moving right along, I might stumble and bumble. I am ready to sleep. It's been a long day. I'm tired. I don't want to butcher the brother's name. Zaharoff Tabak. This didn't come from George, bless his heart. Since the last video, I do have the Rosé back there, and along with some other fragrances that just haven't made it to videos because I've been procrastinating and just not doing them. That's all I can say. I'm not even gonna make excuses. I just haven't done videos. But this came from another fellow trusted seller in Fragrance Marketplace, Mason. I wrote it down and I've been trying to practice because I don't want to butcher your name, bro. El Ashrafi. Just great dude. I opened the box, found this. Zaharoff Tabak. Naxos was my favorite tobacco fragrance, and this took it down a notch. I really like this. There's anything George Zaharoff puts out there, you won't be disappointed. And if you are, well, I don't know. I haven't ever been disappointed. Next, and again, this video is just fragrances I've obtained since coming to the new house. I'm more so doing this as a content video, just giving y'all some stuff. If you want to talk about any of these in the comments, we can. Nothing really new, I guess you'd say, but it's new here. Some things I've had before. Trying to give them in an order they came. This goes without ado, Cedrat Boisé. It's one of them hit or miss ones. I like it. There was times I didn't really like it. I've had it and sold it more than once. Unfortunately, some of these are part of the bottles that got broken or lost in the move. They've been replaced, and I was sitting here, caught a sale on it, and was missing it. Joma Shop. They're not just known for their watches. Versace Eros, the EDP, just because I wanted to smell it, and it was a really good deal. It's a tester. Not as loud and pungent, I guess you would say. It doesn't hit you in, give you an elbow like the EDT does. Because I remember the EDT was just a little too sharp. Definitely same DNA. Has a little more grown man vibe to it. I guess you would say a little more mature. Just not as loud and in your face, but it's still there. Your neighbors will know you're wearing this stuff. But I like it. Another gentleman in the fragrance groups. And some of these were bought, and some of these were blessings, just putting that out there. Some, I don't know, I'm not being paid to make the video or whatever like that, or gonna tell you to buy, or no companies just gave me any of this stuff. Tiziana Terenzi Orion. It's a low partial. Hook me up, send it my way. One I've had more than once. Orion, and I've covered this in videos before, is what some people say Aventus should have been. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of the newer Aventus ones. I've smelled, thanks to my good friend Dave, a 16, and it was pretty captivating. I was like, oh wow, nice. But honestly, when it comes to the Aventus vibe type fragrances, I like Hassavet, or Hassavat, however you would say it. The Nishane, or Nishane. Again, I don't know how to say that one either. So, moving forward, I went and got these through Aura Fragrance. Yes, they're legit. I see the question a million times a week. Not as much anymore. But these three came from them, and I'm going to cover this one first. I'm not really covering them, I'm just talking. Like Orion, in that Aventus clone, Aventus type DNA. Yeah, Select. Mercedes-Benz Select. This was a tester as well. No cap. Cool bottle. I dig the bottle. Got it for really cheap though. Just see what all the hype was about. And I've worn it. I like it. It's rather uplifting. Definitely has the Aventus type vibes. Definitely is an Aventus. But it's Aventus on a budget. It smells good. I work from home. So definitely not getting compliments on anything that smells like Aventus in this house. My wife can't stand anything with that type of DNA. So when I do put it on, it's for me. I wore this all day, and then I've been, as you see, well, you really can't tell, but this is another one I've been pumping into the air, just smelling it in the air throughout the day, because this room's my little sanctuary. Aura Fragrance. Hermès Amber Oud Gold, I believe it is. Yeah, Gold Edition. Amber Oud Gold Edition. They got a pretty cool presentation too. See, I'm not like solely a niche snob, which I do reach for niche more per se, but maybe because I have more of them. But I still reach for my designers too. So don't be fooled. They're just as good in my opinion. Just, I don't know, man. Fragrances are subjective. That's a beautiful thing. You don't have to like what I like. I don't have to like what you like. It works, you know. And if a fragrance, I don't care if the rest of the world hates it and you love it, by all means, man, wear your fragrance. I don't know what to think of this one. I don't know. I mean, it smells good. There's, I don't know. It almost is giving me, maybe that's what it is. Maybe I'm getting like a mild Pegasus type vibe to it or something. I don't know, but I'll get back to y'all on that. The jury's out still. And a Xerjoff, believe it or not, brand new inbox. It ain't anymore. I've opened it. This video is long overdue. Now the ones I'm gonna finish with came in today. But yeah, I had the cellophane. But yeah, full presentation. Next to the Kilian presentations, Xerjoff and Kilian's are my favorite when it comes to the presentations. Renaissance, 1861 Renaissance. Citrus frag, summertime. Probably gonna get lots of wear by me. I don't know, I like it. This is a really good citrus. I'm gonna decant out probably about half this bottle because there's no way I'm gonna use all this. I love it, so I'll be decanting some of this out. Definitely gonna wear it. I sprayed my daughter with some earlier because she like, and I'm like, this morning. She's like, oh, that smells good. I said, no, you don't. But she liked it a lot too. And I wore it the day it came in. I found it quite enjoyable. Zaharoff Signature Royale X. This was a gift from good old George. Thank you. As you see, I've got 2 days of wearing it. My wife and I both really enjoy it. Really like it. I told them when them bottles come back in stock, let me know, please. I like it. I like it a lot. And I've worked for 2 days, but this video isn't like a review video. It's just talking. So don't pay me no mind. Thanks for hanging out. My scent of the day is actually Elysium Roja. And it was actually out of this bottle too, because my bottle got... It's no longer with us. We do not speak of Thrace. So, for anybody who knows that cartoon movie. Moving forward, this pile that I'm about to talk of is from one of my main sources. I ain't giving up my sources. You ain't getting my dealer's information. Y'all can go through me. Well-known person in the fragrance community. Guy that been pretty close to for a long time. Not a long time, but some time. Really great guy. I picked this up from him. It's Sauvage, the EDT. Big 200 mil. This is actually going to be going up north to somebody else. I have Carbon in there, the Prada Carbon, which I prefer over Sauvage. The EDT, in this case, you know, usually EDP is like, EDT is like, wimpy, wimpy, wimpy. And then Parfum's like, yeah. Not with Sauvage. Christian Dior Sauvage, the EDT will slap your grandmother and not think twice about it. And I love my grandma, man, so I ain't messing with that. So, yeah, it'll choke her out with her COPD. And that's an EDT. The EDP I can get away wearing around her. I just pump my brakes a little when I'm spraying. Moving forward, there's a few more. I'm just going to bring up. People probably know about this great freshie. Parfums de Marly Percival. Summer must have. Again, I'm replacing, like, this order is a lot of the things that got broken or didn't make it when we moved. Who knows? Only the universe knows what happened to them. I wasn't a big fan of Percival at first. When I first smelled it, I was like, yeah, whatever. It's just kind of a. But all in all, Parfums de Marly is as a collective whole, my favorite niche house. And they cover all the bases. They got your summer, they got your spring, your fall, your winter. They've got them all covered. And I haven't smelled a PDM that I don't like. And there's a lot of them I haven't smelled yet, but I've got a ton of their bottles. Like, well, maybe not a ton, but so I'm a fan. Quality, quantity, and especially when you get hooked up with a good discounter like me, and then or who I go through, or who this one goes through, or a good one. You're getting real juice, and the prices. I don't pay retail. Some people feel it's the only way to go, and nobody sends me nothing on the house, so I'm a consumer too. Yeah, Layton, man, that's another one that really needs no introduction. And I wasn't a big fan of Layton either. I prefer, even still, Annie, Nishane, whatever. Annie over it, but just as good. I don't know if I'd say it's safe because that menthol type opening, but my wife doesn't like it. I like it a lot. It's just, I don't know, it's uplifting. And I can wear that in the summer, I can wear that in the winter. I've pulled it off in both. Next one's Galloway. Parfums de Marly. The one that my wife liked so much she bit her lip, told me, ooh, that's dangerous, and you are not allowed to wear that in public alone. Must have. Her and I were just out here kicking the bobos a little earlier, and we were talking, I keep bumping this thing, my bad, y'all. Talking about, and I'm not farting either, that's my chair. So, like bottles being sentimental, absolutely have to have, and this came up in the conversation, and why. Just like Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue, the original, the OG. I've got the big bottle in there. It's sentimental, things her and I, certain moments, and there's others that don't pertain to the household. Like somebody might have sent me something, and I'm always going to keep that. Roja Elysium. It says tester, not for sale. Another reason why I'm not revealing who they came from, because I don't want to get him in trouble, because I don't know how that all works. And you can torture me, I'm still not giving up my source. That's just me. I'm old school. Elysium, my scent of the day. Summer must have. Out of the bottles that did issues happen with, and they're no longer with us. That one was weighing on me. There was a few actually, and there's still some I haven't replaced yet. Xerjoff Oudin Overdose. This is one of my top 3 fragrances. I have Oudin Overdose. This is a tester, by the way. This was a retail I bought, full presentation. And, these are 50 mils when you get into these. I wish I could get 100 mil of that. So, it's getting low. I don't know, about 10 mils left, maybe 8. So, I grabbed another one. Absolutely love this stuff. Good friend Alex Morales gave me my first little sniff of it, and then I believe I bought the bottle from him later. But he just blessed me with a decant, man, and instant, just, oh my God, what is that? And Scott 504 Man Reviews originally had sent me Black Afghano. He sent me a little decant of it in a travel spray, and instantly liked it. And then I got introduced to Hindu Kush, and I'm like, man, it gives you that same percent profile for a fraction of the cost. Now I had a chance. I've always entertained the thought of getting a retail bottle of it to have, but could never bring myself to pull the trigger. He blessed me with a really good price on this. Like, I'm not even gonna say I'll be mad. And I sprayed it in the air earlier and been sniffing the atomizer. I told my wife, I said, I'm sorry, baby. She's like, why? I said, you're gonna have to smell this on me all day tomorrow. It's gonna be my sin of the day tomorrow. And I'm going to the barber. See, gotta get a haircut. I got dog hairs falling off me. New town, new area. Just figuring out where everything is down here. I miss my barber up north. It was hard leaving him behind. You know, if y'all know, you know. So hopefully down here they'll do just as good a job, you know, which I doubt. But as long as I like it when they're done cutting it, I guess. But yeah, I miss. I've been going to see Troy. Troy's been on to touch my hair for. If it wasn't me going to him, I was just taking the clipper saying, heck, I don't have time to go to and just shaving my head, you know. But he's the only one that's been touching my head for a long time. So that's it on that. And I was going to wait, put the video off, like, let me go get my hair cut, you know, and then I'll come talk to these people, to my YouTube fam. And then I was like, man, we can procrastinate, make a reason not to do something. And you'd be like me. 2 years will go by, you might have 2-3 videos up in them 2 years because you keep finding a reason not to make them. Yep, that's been me for a little over 2 years now. I've been working from home. And it really made me think a little deeper, analyze more. Like, well, one, I do have an obligation. I mean, if you're sitting here as my subscribers waiting on me, and I'm not putting nothing out, and I'm so close to 1,000, and I thank y'all for staying there. I do. So let's see if I can start bringing these to you regularly. Start talking about smell goods and whatever whatever other things. There'll be toys and action figures, collectibles. You know, like this guy. This guy is really cool. I'm a big Vlad fan, like super big. Vlad the Impaler, called Faces of Darkness. It was by Diamond Select Toys, I believe. And when this thing first came out, it was like $10. I'm hoping I can capture all the detail in this. I mean, he's even got heads hanging from his belt. You know, see, sword. And I'm not trying to look at y'all. I'm trying to look at the screen to see what I'm showing y'all. But man, that thing's badass. No hand coming out the grate. I think I had bought this for $50. It was still in the package. But you don't find stuff with him too often. And me being the fan that I am, I jumped on it. And, you know, I've got, you'll see eventually. I'll show y'all. You'll get to see, you know, some of my other interests in what I've been doing these couple years. And the trains are gone. I didn't want to bring them and take up the space. I tore down the big one originally, and then I built it with the bookcases, which I think I've done videos with it going behind me in the bookcases. And then when it came time to move, I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to sell them. I'm not doing them again. You know, it's cool. I'll do something different. And now I have a place to put all this stuff. Because at the old place, they'd be in 1 or 2 in the kitchen, a few in the back bedroom, a few up on shelves in the living room and on the fireplace, and then the rest in the garage. Now they're all in the designated room. And he decided to join the party. You know, Mikey was the partier, so it works out. So I got to thinking, you know, how we can procrastinate and find a reason to put stuff off on anything. It'd be a new job, an investment, stepping out of the 9 to 5 and trying your own business, or you know, we put limitations on ourselves sometimes, and henceforth we as people can be our own worst enemy at times. What the hell does that have to do with you putting off making a video, you ask? Well, it just, a light bulb clicked on. I was letting a hair cut, or man, I need to dust out here, or I just haven't been making time. And I could have done that and put it off. I would have got a haircut tomorrow, and I probably would have never did a video. Either way, even though that's what I was putting it off for, because something else would have happened. Why put off tomorrow what you can do today? If there's something you want to do it. Make an excuse not to do it the rest of your life, and it'll never get done. And on that note, I'm taking my behind to bed. I appreciate y'all. Thanks for kicking it with me. I will get this edited and up tomorrow. I gotta get some more decant bottles in for a few of these. So if anybody's interested in anything they saw here, feel free to drop me a message. We'll link up. I sell 10 ml decants. Print out the labels. I can use a label maker, or I print them back there on the printer. That's it. Have a good day, y'all. Be blessed. Stay safe. Be the best human you can be. Be good to yourselves, to everybody around you. Just know that this is the only life we seem to have, so let's make it count. Have a good day, y'all. Good night. Ciao.